I saw a few people trading. Some today people aren't that active. I don't know why, but I happened to be off in the morning. But then I later came in and started trading. And immediately I looked into the charts. I saw an opportunity for us to take a trade. I'm going to share how I analyzed the market. Well, it wasn't really that complex of analysis, but it gave us some good pips. Yeah, I believe you can see my chart now. This is how GBPUSD is. And if you watch the video I premiered on Friday or Saturday, I gave this forecast that GU is going to keep dropping. Reason being, we saw some strength in the DXY, and GU had broken a strong trend line. It's a strong trend line that was going to the downside. It broke it, and this was like the retest around this area for the drop. You get. That's how GU was. Now, our week has begun from around this area. Don't get confused by this move. I've not yet adjusted my charts because today I just want to take a quick sell, but I'm going to do that today after this session, because as you all know, I don't trade on Monday. I use Monday as a day for determining the direction of the market. That's how I've gained consistency in keeping my rules in check. And hey, am I sharing this? Am I recording this session? Just a minute. I wasn't. All right. So that's how I've managed to keep up with the trading and all that stuff, because I focus on one pair, meaning I'm not going to trade every time of the day. I'm not going to chase trades, and that helps me with my whole psychology, because I believe every decision I make, even though it's sending someone money, it has some emotions attached to it. You get, even though it's how much, you'll be like, okay, let me just send the money, but you've thought about it. That's the same decision I use in Forex. You get, though I'm going to diversify. Next year I'll be trading cryptos too, because I want to make a lot of money from that too. I'll be investing. You guys have seen my investments of crypto sometime. And so I'll just be trading crypto once in a while. I'll be a swing on crypto. That's next year. So right now, you guys, you remember the strategy I tried introducing? I'm also baking that too. I've not left it out. I believe a strategy takes time because there are so many regularities that come with introducing something. Yet you already have had something that was working for you. You get. So I'm working on that too. So I believe the money will be easier to make with time. And I'm also trying to grow this community. I keep sharing out the link. Those who want, join in. Those who don't, it's their decision. You get. Yeah, so I'd be so busy, but at the end of the day, we always have to have this live session every Tuesday and Thursday. And if I'm not able to, I always communicate. Yeah. So now, sorry for adjusting the time to 8 p.m. I believe on Thursday we're going to go back to 9 p.m. for those who work so that they join in too. Today I'm going to be a little busy at around 10. Yes, I didn't want. Sometimes we go through 10, 11 and we prolong the meeting, and you know it is. We get too deep into it and we go like for 2 hours or 1 hour and a half, all that stuff. Yeah, so guys, how is the week going? I haven't seen Ernest making a lot of noise for this week. I don't know what he's waiting for, maybe NFP. But we already have GBPUS. This was the DXY. Yesterday, I analyzed the DXY, and this was, I wish I would share a chart. I think I'll share it. I have it on my workstation. This was a continuation pattern I picked up on DXY. And this is the reason why I sold today, because I saw the break of this level that was holding for some time, and the retest came in. So this was my major point. If you have watched the video I premiered on Saturday, I told you guys it's either this level or this level. You get, it's very possible. Since we predict, we just want to see, the market has to speak to us. We don't take trades out of our thoughts. You get, we just have to. It's like we're telling candles, please speak to me. Candles are a representation of what other traders are doing in the market. So your main point is, even though you're trading a trend, of course, that's the best way to do it. But at the end of the day, you can determine that, okay, we have reached a resistance or support zone, and this may happen. And if you see your reasons why, at the end of the day, your entries, your confluences are right. You're now looking for entry confirmations. Take your trade. Don't be like, I'm going against the trade, but always remember, look for where in the market, which position are you at the market? You get, are you trading a consolidating market or a retracing market or an impulsive market? We cannot see how long the market stays in a trending market. One huge candle to the upside. Look at how long it's spent in a retracement. These are the trades that give you headache. So many weeks, all that stuff. Now today, let's go to the lower time frames of the DXY. I'm expecting a drop from here, from exactly here, to maybe this trend line. Then if we break it, we shall be looking for the dollar to gain some weakness to come to the downside. Now, this is a move that has started because I'm seeing the market is creating high highs, high lows. But then say that every trend comes to an end, and this one can decide to end here. You get, so you have to be stable and know that, okay, now we are starting the down move, and I'm supposed to be buying GBPUSD. But we can as well have this. You see the reaction here, and also you can also have a break above. It's very possible. We are just analysts. You get, the Forex market is hard to tamper with as normal traders. You can force trades on crypto markets. You can influence trades, but the Forex market is literally, you're disturbing a huge economy compared to the other economy. It's hard for individual playmakers to come and do their nonsense here. Indeed. Some pairs you can, but GBPUSD, of course, you can't. Yeah, you need a lot of volumes. Now, this is some sort of continuation pattern. If you look at it, the 1 hour, it's some sort of it's a continuation pattern. This triangle, you see that bouncing, bounce there, bouncing, bounce there. Then the buy begins. Now, this was yesterday at around 8. Yeah, when I took this analysis, simple analysis for the continuation. That's why I went to die. So it's breakout. Then the breakout, I started selling GBPUSD. And when I went to GBPUSD, I had that confidence that, okay, I've analyzed GBPUSD, it's forming rectangles. This is pure price action. Of course, I introduced in my strategy, the way I enter and all that stuff, though I was late, but at the end of the day, it will work. Let's just look at the DXY. The reason why when it bounced there, you see this is a reversal pattern. We have this bearish candle and the bullish candle. I don't know what it's called, but I just know what they mean because I'm not so good at capturing all the names and all this stuff. You get. So let's first drop back to GBPUSD, the reason why I took today's trade and how it was relating with the DXY. I saw so many rectangles in there and they were following the same thing. Is this the chart? Because I have two GBPUSD charts. Now look at this, guys. Look at this range. I always tell you guys, when a range is happening, just wait, because the next move that is going to happen out of there is going to be an impulsive move. It's going to be an impulsive move. So this was the Asian session playing out, but we have a breakout. We have this rectangle. This is a continuation pattern. Of course, it came in there. It was undecisive. It was in a distribution phase. Then we have the breakout here. So this was like a retest of this rectangle. I hope you guys are still getting me. This is like a retest of this rectangle, you get. So it comes in here for a retest, but forms another rectangle. And we have now confluences piling up, you get. Confluences are piling up. Guys in the mentorship group know that we have a strategy called highs and lows a week. So it was too close. It has given us the 4-hour breakout. We have a trend line running from the upside, taking this as 0.2 and 0.3 and giving us an M pattern. You get. So at the M pattern is, this was supposed to break out. You get. That's why I told you guys it's risky because it can come and bounce in there and shoot to the upside. Let me delete this. It can come and bounce in there and shoot to the upside. You get. So I entered my entries from slightly below here. I wouldn't enter from here because I was too busy, but the small time that I analyzed the market, I had missed out the engulfing here. But we had the M pattern, guys. If you can't identify the M pattern, it's just here. You get. You have to be so sharp in order to see. Now, baby peeps will tell you that wait for the retest. Here, you'd have missed this trade. That's why we imply something called the cost averaging system of trading. That's where you can do whatever you want. You can test the market anyhow, whatever you want. Though it's hard to capture, but at the end of the day, if you apply the simple basics of the cost averaging system, you're going to kill it big. Yeah, you risk small because risk is why we're here. But at the end of the day, you'll get something out of the market. You don't miss. This is an impulsive breakout. A conservative breakout did happen. We don't have the retest. You get, meaning many people of baby pips. But remember, the mentorship guys. Remember when we talked? Okay, not mentorship guys, but the guys, my farm. Remember when we said we have a break and retest, the types of break and retest is at the different types of support and resistances. You get someone with SMC, is it SMC or ICT? This is an order block to that person. You get, we have the market coming back to this area. Let's see if our indicator can give us that order block. Let's see if it can give us that order block. I want to just see something. Yes, it does. It does, I guess. Yes, it does. This is the order block right there. Takes experience to know, but we have that order block there. You get, this is a solid order block. That's why we have the market pulling back in there. So you can play around with so many people's strategies and you're just killing it big time. And all they're doing is snoozing. You get, all they're doing is snoozing. We have a psychological level there. Guys who know psychological levels and how they work. We have an order block, you get. And we have impulsive candles going to the downside. Now, I always tell you that it takes more than 1 4-hour candle to change the momentum of the market. Yeah? It takes more than 1 4. Let me remove this. It takes more than 1 4-hour candle to change the momentum of the market. Which 4-hour candle do you see here that is green? There is none. Even though you go to the 1-hour time frame, I think you'll get like 1 or 2. I think 1. Yeah, it's 1 or 2. It's just 1 here. It shows that this market is still impulsive, going down, meaning we are pushing. There's a lot of momentum in the market. We are pushing to the downside. Why would you buy? The people who only trade support and resistance are here. Now they're like, support. Of course, that's the reason why I took profit from here. Those who are in who saw the channel, the message I sent in the channel. But at the end of the day, you know how to relate so many concepts and you add them up in your trading and it becomes so easy for you. You can just log into the chart and see the structure and say, okay, price action is going to come first. Yes, technical analysis. But at the end of the day, what's going to happen? I'll imply my strategy when I've finished doing the technical analysis. Let's just look at the ranges we had last week. This was a small range we had and the blowout was huge. This is the 1-hour time frame. And I think on the 15-minute time frame, we have a break and retest. Let's see if we have it. We have this break and retest. I think it's this. Yeah, it's here. Break and retest with a psychological level, right? Break, retest, and pump up. Let's see another one. Let's identify them from the 1-hour time frame too. Let's identify them from the 1-hour time frame. We have this one here. This solid one here. Because this is a Monday. And now we should be sharp that Monday always does it, but Tuesday the move comes in. It has happened for 2 weeks now. So all you're supposed to be doing as a technical analyst, all you're supposed to be doing as a technical analyst is to be able to identify that, yes, this happened on Monday, this range has happened on Monday, and we have a break and retest, the break, retest, and the push to the upside. These are 50, let me say, these are 125 pips, if I'm right. Let's measure it. 120, 130. These are, okay, am I right? Sorry. Let's pull it up from here back to down there. These are 115 pips you get. So let's see the movement. Like from here, where is that my ruler? From here up to up here, 120 something, 119, 120, right? Let's see if it did the same today, Monday, Tuesday. This was Tuesday and Wednesday, you get. Let's see if it will do the same. If we pull up a fib from exactly where it broke out from here to down there, you get, it's around 80 pips, right? It's still at 80 pips. It's still at a maiden voyage that it may drop up to, it's possible. It can drop up to 120 pips and do the next move and maybe pull back these areas. That's how technical analysts work. You don't just be there and be like, okay, where are we? Let's jump in. It's going to kill you like a lot. This is Monday. It has done the same range yesterday, Monday, same range. Let's see if it did the same. Now let's see if Monday began from here, right here, and let me say it ended around. Let's take it as here, around here. We're going to take the length at which it did that move from the time Monday opened. This is 56 bars. 56 bars, right? Let's see now. Let's see. Let's mark it out Monday too. Monday began from here. The range happened up to here. This is 41 bars. So this helps you easily identify, like, to know how the market is doing. If it starts ranging, bring that in. Know that every time a range happens, the breakout is huge. That's why rectangles will do you nice. Like, they'll do you nice. Look at this. This is not like a range, but you can mark it out because there's low liquidity here. You get, but you have that break and retest. You get, because if you identify your highest point, lowest point, now you're just waiting for the break of. This is like a low. This is a low. This is a lower low. Is it? This is a lower low. Yes, because we have a low here and another low here. So the market change trend from around here, right? So this was like a break and retest. Let's go. Because here it has changed from an uptrend to a downtrend. So it's supposed to be dynamic. I told you guys, indicators. I know currently I'm taking lessons with Micro Plus Labs, right? I'm there in the classes. I'm just reminding myself of the different indicators that people use out there. But you won't find me putting an indicator. I know how to use indicators. Yes, I know how to use many indicators. RSI, TDI. Because at the end of the day, a Forex trader, you have to be dynamic. You have to know how to use all these equipment. But at the end of the day, you have to make your own strategy that works for you. Because you can develop anyone's strategy out there. You can develop anyone's strategy out there. So I think that's it. Let's just analyze for tomorrow and see how the DXY. Now, I expect the DXY to do a retracement over today's move. This retracement, or it will break above. It's possible. You don't despise trading. Trading is wide. You get, trading is very wide. So sorry for the messy charts, but this is my rough work. You can also go and do yours. Yes, it's possible. Yeah, so we have this confusion here. This is like, is it a supply zone or demand zone? I'm not so sure, but I know what it means. You get. So this area, until this huge area is broken above, like until I have that break and retest above this one, like break and retest there. And I see candlestick behavior here. I won't say that has changed because it can mess me up here, create weak rejections and start dropping back to such lows. You get. So we expect that retracement, but we can have a breakout, very possible. But we expect the retracement because it has over hiked today. The dollar has gained some strength, but retracement will happen and tell us where the market is going. That's all we need. Yeah. So guys, drop your questions or what you want me to analyze anyway. We'll do some analysis together or check in a few questions too. Yeah, that's all I had for today. Guys, I thank you all for all the energy you're putting in. This is the same energy we always need, like always. At the end of the day, it pays. Like, we know losses are part of the game. Losses are part of the game. If you hear someone say, I don't make losses, or more run for your life. You get, run for your life. Whether it's account management or what, run for your life, man. Why do you think he's there? He wants your money. Yeah, he wants your money, but at the end of the day, if he's not making losses, meaning he can flip $1 and take it to $10 million. It's very possible, but he has come to you for account management. Why? Why? Ask yourself why. Ask yourself why. Yep. So, simple analysis, a rectangle can give you money. Being a break and retest trader can give you money. A break retest, let's go. Rather than going for all these funny things. You can be a break and retest trader. You know that. You guys know that. You guys know that. You have to just find the way of doing it, add your confluences together, and do it. Last week on Friday, The only trade I took last week was on Friday, right? Yeah, I think the only trade I took. Unless, yeah, I think it's basically the only trade I took was this. Was it this trade? It was this trade, and we made a lot of cash from it. A lot of cash. And I told you guys that the Fibonacci retracement can give you a take profit area. Get the negatives. Look at this retracement. Like if you pull a fib from here to here, you have the market coming to test around the 38.2 on Monday. This market is capable of dropping up to this negative before it thinks of anything else. Because now it's behaving, it's showing that, hey, I may break the zero. Once it breaks that zero, it can do anything down here just to meet this area. Fibs work. Fibs work a lot. Don't go for hard stuff. The easy shit can give you some money. That's what I can tell you guys. Look, I didn't do SMC, right? I didn't do SMC. I saw ICT as a cult. I'm not willing, me as Emma, I'm not willing to be there and trade like someone is who tells you that, hey, today let's look at this. You get, I'm not even allowed to do research. Like, this is ICT. Someone formulated this cult and brought it to you guys, sold it to the internet. Everyone, there's a question I literally asked someone, and they were like, it's only the ICT trader who knows it. Literally, what are you doing, man? You would be the richest in the world. Simple. Is the basics. Approach the market like this. Okay, I've opened my laptop. I've set my goals for the day. Trading plan is in check. I'm willing to risk the amount I've come to lose because yeah, losing is part of the game. It's a big part of the game. Come and open your chart, look at trading and be like, oh, you're representing what other traders are saying, right? Okay, now speak to me. Speak to me. What are you doing? What are you guys doing? What are other traders doing? Now, the candlesticks are a representation of different emotions of different traders. Tell the candles to speak to you. What's happening? Don't look at the candles. Hey, jump on a candle. It's going to kill you, man. Look for what's happening in the background. Yes, I'm saying a weak rejection. What does it mean? It means that it's either buyers who are rejecting prices, you get, or sellers are doing something, you get. Think like that. Think outside the candlestick. Yeah. For those who use divergences, there's a huge divergence here. Huge one. Huge one. If you can't find, now let me show you. Let me show you guys. The guys who are complaining. Ibrahim, what to give you? Ibrahim, I saw you raising your hand. I'm going to give you a chance to speak, to ask us something. Honest. Yeah. So there's a huge divergence here. For those who think M patterns are hard to form, let me share this today. M patterns, W patterns are hard to see. Come and look for the TDI. I no longer use it though. I don't know why I left it there. Let's go to the 15 minutes because it's an entry time frame for me. I'm going to show you guys something. Let's go to last week's trade. Let's go to last week's trade. Where's last week's trade? This was last week's trade, right? You see this area? If you think M's and W's are hard for you to see, mark out this area. And this one, you get here and here. Can't look for a divergence down here. The TDI. I'll send you out to make a TDI. It's there down. And look what's happening up. What's happening up here? You get it's a divergence. Simple. Once you have that in your head, come and say, I'm seeing an M pattern. Let me go and confirm. Come to run here. Though sometimes it won't work because if it was working, I wouldn't be like, I don't know where I would be anyway. Yeah, because it will work 70. Look for something that works 70%. Because 100 you won't get. 100 you won't get. So let's take in a few questions. Let's take in a few questions. Let's take in a few questions. Then I leave Ernest. Ernest wants to go and do other stuff. So someone's asking, okay, Ernest, I've seen Ernest's question is like, when I decided to reduce on the noise, but it was never easy. Yes, he makes a lot of noise. For those who don't know him, just look for some guy with Elon Musk as his DP. Now, making noise is part of the game. Like, develops your confidence. You can make noise. Like, if I come and say, bro, you've posted your setup, but I'm taking your stop loss. It, I'm afraid that anything can happen. You get, he can bang me. By the end of the day, I'm confident in my setup and I know I've seen this, and I've judged for him. I'm going to enter his psychology. He's going to quake. You get, and once he quakes, there is a way it triggers me that, okay, this guy is scared, but at the end of the day, I'm not the one who makes this market. It can do me dirty. Yeah, but I've scared the hell out of him. I'm confident. So I'm going to come and enter the trade without mercy, because I have a clean mind. And once it starts giving me some candlesticks, like today, this one, people are buying. And once I saw this candlestick, I was afraid that here down this water. That's why I entered below here, because the candles were getting bigger and bigger. I was like, okay, it's going to bang them. It's going to bang them. I'm going to bang profits. Yeah, because the market left me. If it had made a nice pullback around this level here, trust me, my whole phone would be full of entries. Because now I was sleeping, I'm the ego now, I was sleeping, and now the prayers come out of hiding. I was hungry now. It's lunchtime, I'm the ego, I've come to eat. And I'll snipe, that's it, sniper. Take your entry and chill, watch your movie. Check after like 10 minutes, because this is Forex, it's not crypto. Crypto you can check after an hour. Forex is mad. Yeah. Yeah, but M patterns work, man. M patterns work a lot. They work a lot. They're hard to see, but they work. Look at this one here. At times it will form in a zigzag. You can see one do this shit, do that stuff. That's a W pattern. You have to just be sharp about it. You have to experience. As you practice it, the more you get uniquely into it. Yeah. So let's see if there's a divergence here right now. We see if the market will retrace using an indicator. Though I hate using them, I feel I can make my own. This is what I was telling people this previous Friday. I was at Metro Plus Labs, and I told people that, yo, you can make your own indicator. I've been hosted there thrice now, and it's really a great studio, guys. The studio, it's great. Yeah. So look at this. I think there's a divergence here, but there's no engulfing. These are the reasons you're supposed to look at. Makes trading simple, right? There's a divergence there, here and here. But there's no engulfing to show me that, yo, we have just outcompeted sellers. It's not there, so I have to wait. You have to wait. It can happen here. It can happen here. Because here, look at this. The reason why I'm saying it can happen here is because we have seen the divergence, right? I hope we have seen it. It's right there. It's right. Is it this one? I think it's this. Let's see. Okay, it's here. It's this one and this one, right? Let's close that. Let's close that. Let's go back to last Friday. This trade. You see this the same thing as it has happened here. Let's straight out. Don't confuse again. Do this, do that, come back, pull back there. It can happen here. It can happen here. It can give us that and shoot up. Very possible, but you have to have your confirmations in place. You have to have your confirmations in place. So guys, any questions? Any questions? Any questions? Let's take them in. Then we bounce. For the few guys that are on this live, thank you for being here. Yeah. Someone wanted to speak. Ibra, you can speak. speak. If there's nothing to share, we call this a night. Yeah. Grandson, I've seen you somewhere. Was it in Metro Plus? I've seen this somewhere. So guys, any questions? Any questions?